What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about Birds of Prey. I just watched the movie, and I'm happy to report that it's not overly woke. We are not dealing with a lot of identity politics, which is something that in the marketing, Ewan McGregor could not stop running his mouth about how this was a feminist film and how it empowers women and men are bad and yada yada yada. Ultimately, that's Ewan McGregor projecting really hard because Ewan McGregor got caught cheating on his wife and his daughter posted on Instagram about how much of a dick he is. So therefore, Ewan McGregor needs to project to make everyone believe he's not a bad guy when in reality he is. I still love Ewan McGregor. He is Obi-Wan Kenobi. I love Big Fish. I think he's a fantastic actor. But all of that nonsense that he did running his mouth prior to the movie really did hurt what the expectation was for this movie. Now, while it wasn't overly woke, it wasn't really that good either. It wasn't bad. It was just kind of boring, and it felt really unnecessary. Now, let me say, I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I think she's fantastic. I loved her in Suicide Squad, and even though Suicide Squad had a lot of problems, her Harley Quinn was easily the best part of it. And I think she is a great Harley Quinn overall. And this movie, she deserved better. She wasn't bad. She did a great job, at least as good of a job as I believe she could have given the circumstances, but she deserved better. Margot Robbie deserved better. Black Canary was pretty awesome in the movie. I really enjoyed her. Not sure of the actress's name that played her, but she was great, so I give her a lot of credit. The Huntress was pretty good, and she actually had an interesting story arc, at least the most development probably in this film. So the characters weren't terrible, it didn't come together for me. And it was just kind of all over the place. Tone was all over the place. Black Mask, Ewan McGregor kind of starts out kind of interesting, and then it just kind of got stupid with him, and there was just, the tone was just hit or miss. Like, sometimes it would try to feel serious, sometimes it would try to feel comic booky, and it just didn't mesh together. And overall, the whole thing was just kind of all over the place and everywhere. But again, most importantly, it wasn't woke. It wasn't identity politics driven, which is the best thing I can say about it outside of Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. And while I think she did a good job, she deserved much better. Overall, the movie was just not entertaining to me, but it wasn't terrible, and I do think that it's probably worth going to see if you're interested. And if the potential identity politics nonsense were holding you back, I would say I didn't see a lot of that in there. Now, there are things in it that, yes, there's a couple of scenes where, you know, Harley beats up a ridiculous amount of men. Black Canary beats up a ridiculous amount of men, but they are pretty badass women. I will say, I gotta give them credit. They're pretty badass, and if we're not gonna have a problem with Batman doing it, then, you know, or any other superhero, I mean, it is a comic book film, so nothing really stood out to me as, you know, women strong, men bad. It was decent characters that were just not properly developed, but overall the film just, I don't know what it existed for. It didn't, I wasn't, when this movie ended, I wasn't like, oh, I can't wait to see the follow-up. You know, I was just like, all right, whatever. You know, I wanted to see more of the Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, and I wish we would have gotten more of that, even coming down to like her outfit and the look of Harley Quinn in that movie. Like, that was iconic, and so many women cosplayed as that, and I feel like they missed a huge opportunity here with that element, but it is what it is. It's also a damn crime that we can't get the Joker with Harley Quinn, and I'm talking about Joaquin Phoenix Joker with Harley Quinn, with Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, because, oh man, that would be magic on the screen. But, you know, it is what it is. But ultimately, it's not a great movie. I would give it like, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. You know, it's fine. It's okay. It's boring, but it's not a terrible movie, and it's not driven by identity politics, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird, and we will talk to you later.